you guys! So, what are we talking about today? We are talking about Doctor Who The Collector's Season 12 6 discs box set, which good old Amazon finally decided to send to me. Apparently America got this a couple of weeks ago because everybody reviewed it on there, so you guys probably don't need to watch this because you'll have seen all those nice American people. So, anyway, I'm still going to do it. Yeah, lovely artwork on the box there. The Collector's Season 12. Look at that face. Oh, yes. Imagine a wall of those in HMV staring down at you. Yeah, breathtaking. Lovely artwork on the box there. We have the Doctor Who collection on the side, Doctor Who collection on that side, and on the back, well, what is in the box? Build your own Doctor Who archive with the Ultimate Collector set, the 4th Doctor's Classic, first season, all 20 episodes, newly restored for Blu-ray, packaged with bonus material. We've got Robot, Ark in Space, The Sontaran Experiment, Genesis of the Daleks, and Revenge of the Cyberman, with brand new special features, including... Alright, we'll just do this quickly. The Tom Baker in Conversation is brilliant. It's an hour-long interview, and it's pretty good. He's mad as a box of soapy kippers, but fun with it. Then we've got Behind the Sofa, which I think is brilliant. I want to see more of this. I would like to see them do this for whole episodes. Just leave the camera running and let them chat. Classic clips viewed by Tom Baker, Philip Hinchcliffe, Louisa Jameson, Janet Fielding, Sarah Sutton and Sadie Miller, who is Elizabeth Sladen's daughter and has her mum's good looks. Making of documentaries, a new one for the Sontaran Experiment and Revenge of the Cybermen, kind of the very short ones there before with bit more bits in them really. Immersive 5.1 surround sound mixes for the Ark in Space and Genesis of Daleks. Optional updated special effects for Revenge of the Cybermen because it needs them. Genesis of the Daleks TV movie version unseen since broadcast in 1975. Ooh, how old would I have been then? Young. I have to admit, I did watch that. It's worth. I actually enjoyed it more than the proper one because it cuts out some of the running around and I think that's a slight problem that the new generation will have with old Who, is that there is a lot of running about and companions getting lost and Doctor getting lost and vice versa, and yeah, you know what I mean. Doctor Who Times, a 1970s TV context documentary. Tom Baker Years, the 1991 VHS release of on disc for the first time. PDF production material, rare film and BBC archives, etc. And there is a lot more. I will say the Doctor Who Tom Baker Years, and there is also a thing on there about video cassettes, the release of video cassettes, which is really interesting because I remember getting... which did I get? Revenge of the Cybermen. And sitting through the whole thing and whoa, it's brilliant. And now I watch it and think, oh, it's terrible. I will say that it reminded me of just how great synthesizer pop was back then. You kids today, you don't know how lucky you are that synthesizers now sound like real instruments rather than that wah 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 kind of music. Yeah, so let's pop open the box. Slides out the sleeve like that. There we go. That is the box. Nice artwork in there. Now, this is weird because the discs go that way, which feels really weird because you have to tip it. But you have nice artwork there for the robot. Nice artwork there for Ark in Space. Nice artwork there for the Sontaran Experiment with her in a lovely yellow parka. Her oilskins. Genesis of the Daleks. Oh, there it is. Cybermen. Why wasn't he in the middle? You could have just photoshopped it and made it look... Anyway. And that which is an extras disc. And of course, that breathtaking face that appeared on the opening credits. On this side we have a nice little fold out thing with some beautiful artwork in there. I think that is brilliant. I don't know why I'm holding it like that because the same artwork is underneath. You have a lot of TARDIS stuff on here as well, which is weird because the TARDIS is only really in the first sort of 2 episodes, not in them much. But yeah, I love me some TARDIS artwork. I think it's a brilliant machine. Yeah, TARDIS on the back. This lovely booklet has all the things that you get as the extras. I still think that's probably Blackpool, because that does really look like the old back streets of Blackpool. But then again, they probably didn't have the Doctor Who experience back then. I think these were some of the great days of Doctor Who. I am a big John Pertwee fan, but watching these the other night, Robot is really weird because you can tell it was written as a Pertwee story, and they sort of converted it. But it must have been a real shock for everybody back then to suddenly see this, you know, the Doctor who had been, you know, more like serious grandfathers, all of a sudden become this curly-haired, younger man who was loud, proud and offering everybody jelly babies. Yeah. Tunnel effect is quite interesting. Blue Peter footage is always interesting. Title sequence footage on target. Very interesting things about Terrance Dicks writing the books. I used to try and read them as a kid, but I am dyslexic, so that never really happened properly. Coming soon, little thing for original DVD trailer for Ark in Space. Yeah, like I say, the extras are really interesting, but like I say, the main interesting to me is the behind the sofa, because they're just such good fun, and they have fun on all of them. And Janet Fielding, however you say it, she is Tegan, isn't she? And she does take the mick a little bit, though she does sit with a blankie over her knee, which is nice, because I guess she's Australian and cold. Yeah, some lovely artwork inside. Ark in Space with a bubble wrap monster. Yeah, making documentaries, you know, the usual stuff. Picture quality wise, I will say it's not going to blow you away. You're not going to look at it and see it like you know, like they've cleaned the Mona Lisa and all of a sudden you can see that she's got a strange t-shirt on. This is just, it's better quality, but it's not mega. I didn't even know where I was going with the Mona Lisa thing, do you? No. Sontaran Experiment. It does kind of feel weird this season, because that Sontaran Experiment does feel like, a little bit like a filler. But they are darker. It is kind of weird. You can see the beginning of this darker... I mean, there was darker stuff in the other ones, but the Tom Baker era to me was, I don't know, quite horrific in places. And I mean, the Sontaran does torture a guy to death by letting him dehydrate. Genesis of the Daleks, which is breathtaking. Like I say, I really enjoyed it, but I enjoy the edited 19-minute version more, because it just gets to the heart of it and just tells you the story as you want to see. The Live from the TV Canteen is quite interesting. It is just people talking, but and a little bit, but yeah, fun. Behind the Sofa again, continuity announcements. I was kind of disappointed. Genesis of the Daleks has the least amount of extras on it. So, and location reports and stuff. It's on the same extras that you had on the others, and as it says there, expanded 2018 version. So yeah. So what do I give this as a whole package? Oh, I nearly forgot the last page. Bonus material: Tom Baker in Conversation, Doctor Who Times Season 12, Genesis of Daleks, and yeah, it's fun. And this booklet, like I say, as Revenge of the Cybermen had been heavily merchandised over the years. Terrance Dicks' novelisation was released in 1976, and the story became the first BBC home video release issued in omnibus form in October of 1983. And it cost a fortune, and my dad bought me that. This was back in the days when video cassettes were a rare thing. He bought me that, and he also bought Raiders of the Lost Ark, but told me not to tell my mum that he'd paid over £30 for it. Cybermen and Vogons appeared on the Weetabix cards, which I still have somewhere, with Revenge-style action figures, full-size helmet. So, yeah. In an interview with the Daily Express, the day of Part 1's transmission, Tom Baker confirmed that he had signed on for a second year as Doctor Who, when he would be tied up with Loch Ness Monsters and Egyptian Mummies. Season 13 was on its way. And I hope we get a Season 13 in these box sets. I give this an A. Yeah, Because the extras, I mean, some of the extras are the old extras, but look at that. Isn't that a beautiful thing to stand on your shelf? Yes, it is. So there. Yeah, I give it an A. Go out and get yourselves one. I love the packaging. They've spent some time and effort, and for the price, which was 40 quid-ish, yeah, it's definitely worth a purchase. Just to show the BBC how much we love Doctor Who. I'll put that back in there. So, if you've got this far through, I hope you all have a great day, a great night. And if you want me to talk more about this, please say so, and I'll do more, yeah? About the extras and things. Yeah. So have a great day, a great night. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all really soon. Bye now. Do you know what? I need a cup of tea. Anybody got any jelly babies?